In a world where rulers demanded obedience, there was one ruler who feared being questioned, not by people, but by God. This is the story of Umar ibn al-Khattab, a man whose power shook empires, yet whose heart trembled at justice. Before Islam, Umar was a man of strength and fear, a warrior, a man people did not dare to oppose. It is said he once set out with a sword in his hand to end the message of Islam. But something changed, a moment that would alter history forever. When he embraced Islam, he did not just accept a faith, he transformed his entire soul. The man who once inspired fear became a man who feared God. Under his leadership, the Islamic world expanded beyond imagination. The mighty lands of Persia and Byzantium fell before him. Cities opened their gates, nations surrendered, yet power never touched his heart. While kings slept in palaces, Umar walked alone through dark streets with no guards, no protection, just a leader searching for those who were suffering. One night, he heard children crying. He followed the sound until he reached a small tent. Inside, a mother sat beside a boiling pot. Her children were hungry. But inside the pot, there was nothing, only water to silence their cries. Umar stood still, his eyes filled with tears. Without a word, he turned back and rushed to the treasury. He returned carrying a sack of food on his own back. When his companion offered to help, he replied, "Will you carry my burden on the day of judgment?" This was his understanding of leadership, not power, but responsibility. In his court, justice was absolute. No man was above the law, not even his own governors. When a complaint was made, he did not ignore it. He called the accused and judged with fairness. He once said, "If a dog dies hungry by the river Euphrates, I fear I will be questioned about it." Despite ruling a vast empire, his life was simple. His clothes were patched, his food was basic. No palace, no throne, only justice. When he entered Jerusalem, there was no grand arrival, no army, no display of power, just a man walking beside his servant. At times, the servant rode and Umar walked, because equality was not a promise, it was his way of life. In his final days, after he was wounded, his greatest fear was not death, but accountability. He asked softly, "Will Allah forgive me?" He ruled one of the greatest empires in history, yet he never ruled his own ego. This was Umar ibn al-Khattab, the ruler who feared justice.